Hello guys, so this is our new series related to the microcontrollers applications of it and how to program different microcontrollers. So first of all, we will talk about the microcontroller 8051, which is the architecture introduced by the Intel. So today we will talk about the Keil, which is the simulator or programmer for our microcontroller. So we will start from Keil, which is a very basic introduction to it. So if you have installed it, it is already available on the internet. If you have installed it, what you have to do, you have to just open it. Let me first open it. Okay, so now Keil is available here. In order to create the new project, what to do with it, we have to hover over here, and here you can see that there is an option for projects. So we have to click on it. Here we have an option of new µVision project. So let me click over it. Okay, give it some name. So first of all, I want to tell you that you have to make some repository or some folders in any one of the drives where you want to create the projects for this course. If not, you can do it here as well. So let me first create a folder here. So the folder here would be this new, and let me give it a name of first underscore project. Okay, so let me give it a name of first project. Let me open it, and here again give it the same name which you have given here. So first underscore project, and let me save it. After saving it, this window will pop up, and what do you have to do? Here you have to select the microcontroller which you are going to use in this course. Okay, so what we are going to talk about here is the 8051, and the chip we are going to use here is the Atmel 89C51. Okay, so this is the chip, and here you can see that this is an 8051 based fully static 24 MHz CMOS controller with 32 IO lines, 2 timers, counters, 6 interrupts, 2 priority levels, UART, 3 level program memory, 4K bytes flash memory, 128 bytes on chip ROM. If you don't understand some of the terms here, so don't worry about it. We will talk about it in our upcoming video. So let me first select it, and let me write here okay. So you can click over no here. Okay, so this is what we have. Now in order to opt for other options, we have to click over this target one, and here we will have this option for target one. So let me click over it, and here this window will pop up. Here the first thing is the crystal oscillator, so we have to select the frequency for it. So the microcontroller which we are going to use here has the frequency of 11.0592 megahertz. It is already in megahertz, so therefore I don't have to write here the megahertz. Similarly, you can see here that the maximum amount of ROM size here can be 64K, and this is Atmel 89C51 80 for Atmel. Okay, so this is what here in output. You have to keep in your mind that in the output you must have the hex file, which will be the instruction file to our hardware. So you have to click over it as well, and it will be followed in all the projects whatever you will create. Okay, so there is nothing here which we have to do here. There is another option, debug, and we will click over the limit speed to real time when we will have any requirement for it. Okay, so up till now these are the options you will have to click. So let me write over okay. Okay, this is we have created it. Now after it, what do we have to do? Let me create the first file here, and this is one here. This is a text file, and let me first write our code which we have previously studied. And first of all, you have to write org00h. This is word from where our program will start. Okay, so after it you have to do word. Let me move to a some value which is the immediate value, and let me call it 01. Okay, similarly I have to add with a, which is the value which is already available in it. I have to add another value with it, and it is let me 02, and with it you have to add this hash as well. Whatever value you want to create and give it to, you have to give it this hash. Okay, second thing here is that these values here would be in hexadecimal. If you are writing here h or not, these values will be in hexadecimal. If you want to give it some decimal values, I will show you the conversion in our upcoming videos. So this is the program, and after it you have to write here and. Okay, so this is what we have. After, you have to save it in the same library or in same folder which you have created previously. So let me write here the name of it is as the similar one, first underscore project. Okay, .asm. so it is not here. So first of all, you have to create here, select here all files, and here you have to save it. Okay, this is saved, and this is our project, so you can see it here as well. So after it, this has been created, but you have to add it here. So therefore now you have to select the source group 1, right click over it, and here you can add the files with it. So this option is add existing file to group source group 1. Similarly, if you haven't created this one, you can also opt this option as well, and then you can code it. So we will also talk about it in our upcoming videos. So first of all, you have to click over it, and you have to select the file which is here. So it is not here because all the extensions here are selected are .c. So therefore I have to move here and select the all files, and here you can see that this is the file which we had created previously. So let me add it here once. You have to click it only once. So just close it, and after closing it, you can see that this file is added here. Okay, so now your project is ready. What do you have to do? First of all, you have to translate it. So let me click over this translate, and here you can see that there is no error, no warnings, and our file has been compiled. And now we want to build it. So building it, you have to click over this option. Okay, so now the project has been built and hex file has been created. Okay, this is for the hex file creation. Now as all of this has been done, where you can see that the values of the accumulator, which is a this is a simulator, so you can play with it all. So therefore there is an option here, debug, as well. So you can start debugging here. Also there is this shortcut for it as well. So let me go over it and start debugging. You have, it is telling you that there is a limit of 2Ks. You have to click OK over it. Okay, so now this is our program. This is the created machine code for the mnemonics and all the operands here. So these are all the registers, register 0, 1, 2, 3, all the registers. Similarly, the register A, B, stack pointer, data pointer, program counter, PSW, and all things. What you have to do here, you have different options. First here is the step. When you will click over it, it will implement it step by step. Okay, if you will click over this one, it will run it all once and it will give you the output. So, and this is for the reset. So let me first click over this step function or step option. So let me click over it. Okay, so you can see that this was the first instruction, and here the value of 0, 1 is moved to A. So you can see now here that it was initially 0. Now the value of 0, 1 has been copied. So therefore now this is 0x01. 0x is for hexadecimal. Similarly, you can reset here from here as well. You can see that the initial value of it is 0, 0. Now let me start it again. This is the first step. Okay, this is 0, 0, 1 because this value is moved here. Now the next instruction is this one. Let me implement it. So let me run it. So when I will click over it, you can see that 0, 1 plus 0, 2 is 0, 3, and you can see from here as well. So now the value of accumulator has been changed. Okay, similarly the other values are not changed because we haven't used them here till now, and also the last, it is this one. So these are all the values which we have, and this is the thing which we wanted to find out. So now in order to reset it, okay, this is the reset, and all the registers has moved to their initial condition or initial values which were here in them. So now let me use this run or F5. When you will press F5, it will also run it all at once. So let me click over it. So clicking it, you can see that all these instructions has been done at once. Okay, so this is about the simulator, and these are all the values or the machine codes or all the files you have here. So this is what we have done. So let me move out of this debug mode. So after moving out of debug mode, you have to click over it again and you will come back here. Now I have talked about the hex file, so you will need it in your future. So where is the hex file? Let me move to the directory where I have stored it. So there you can see that C Keil 5 first project. So here you will have all the folders and files which we have created for this project. So let me minimize it and move to the C drive. So this is C drive. Here the Keil version 5, this one is here. Okay, so we have created this first underscore project. This is here. So here we have two other folders here. So you can, to see the hex file or to use the hex file, there is a folder objects. You have to move here, and here you can see that this is the hex file which you will need for your microcontroller when you will program it for your real world applications. Okay, so we have created this hex file. So that's it for today, in which we have seen some basic properties of the Keil, how to create the program in the assembly language, how to compile it, how to create the hex file, and all the basics of the Keil software. So that's it for today. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment box. See you soon.